Hi, and welcome to the lecture on Korean syllable formation. Now, Korean is what we call a syllabic timed language, as opposed to English, which is called a stress timed language. In English, within a word with many syllables, we place greater emphasis on certain syllables. And these syllables with greater emphasis are called strong sounds, and the less emphasized syllables are called weak sounds. The emphasis on strong sounds is called stress, hence the name stress time language. Take a look at this sentence. This is a problem. This is a problem. When we say this sentence, we put more emphasis on the word this and the first syllable of problem. And other words and syllables become weak sounds. So we say, this is a problem. This is a problem. However, Korean language puts more or less equal emphasis on every syllable. There is no strong sound or weak sound in Korean. And this aspect of pronunciation is perhaps the single biggest difference between Korean and English. And this difference is also reflected in the way Hangul is written. Hangul is written in blocks of syllables. Each block contains a combination of consonants and vowels. The basic construct of Korean syllables is a consonant and a vowel combination, a CV combination. Here's an example. Ka, ka. This syllable is made up of the consonant letter ki역 and the vowel sound a. So together, this syllable is read ka, ka. In ka, the vowel letter a is positioned next to the consonant. However, in some syllables, the vowel letters can be positioned below the consonant letter. Here's an example. 구, 구. This syllable is made up of the consonant letter 기역 and the vowel sound 우. So this syllable is 구, 구. Vowels that have a horizontal bar are always positioned below the consonant, whereas vertical vowels, such as a, are positioned next to the consonant. Now, one other important difference to note is that unlike English syllables, which can begin with a vowel letter, such as ant or ear, Korean syllables must begin with a consonant letter. So do keep that in mind. Now, Korean syllables can also have a CVC combination, a consonant-vowel-consonant combination. Here's an example. 감, 감. Here we have the consonant letter 기역, the vowel letter a, and a consonant letter 미음. When we have a CVC combination, the final consonant letter is always positioned at the bottom of the syllable. So everything has to be squeezed in a little to fit them in a syllable block. This final consonant letter is called 받침, 받침, which literally translates to support. 받침 is a really important concept in Korean, as it can dictate which particles are used with certain nouns, and it's also related to the pronunciation of Korean. Finally, we can also have a CVCC combination, a consonant-vowel, consonant and consonant combination. And the final CC part is called 겹받침, and it translates to layered support. In Korean, there are altogether 11 types of 겹받침, and 겹받침 are always made up of two different consonants. Now, the important thing to note with 겹받침 is that we only pronounce one of the two consonants in the 겹받침. For example, this word is made up of the consonant 디귿, the vowel a, and the 겹받침 리을 기역. And 리을 is similar to the English L, and 기역 is similar to the English G. But when we read this word, 리을 is silent, and we only pronounce the 기역. So this is read 닭, 닭. In the old days, when Korean was first created, rather than sounding out one consonant only, these 겹받침 were a blend of the two consonants. But in modern Korean, we only read one consonant. So in these 8 겹받침, we read the first consonant, and in these 3 겹받침, we read the second consonant. Now, in the next unit, we will start learning all the different letters in Hangul, but I think it's good to have an overview of how Korean syllables are formed before then. In the next lecture, we will take a look at how Hangul is written. See you soon again. Bye-bye.